couple of days ago I was watching Fixing That Up channel with Stan, and he made a comment as he was going into his toolbox that he was glad the Shade Tree Fix-It man wasn't around because I've been using so many wrenches on my bike. Well, I want you to know, Stan, that no tools have been used out of my toolbox, or I did take one wrench off of that rack right there, but it's a duplicate, and none of the other wrenches on the wall hanging up, these are all metrics hanging up over here, were touched. All of my wrenches came out of these three little bread tins. These are they're all brand new for the most part. Those are all Craftsman in there, and these have mostly Craftsman and a few miscellaneous that I've thrown in there on top of it. And then these 1/4-inch drive ones down here, those are all Craftsman. You can see some of the pieces that are left over that I cut using on the bike. There's another one that I cut and it ended up breaking when I was heating it up, but it'll get used yet. So that's where all of my wrenches have come from. So I didn't want you to think I was using my good ones. Most of my good ones that I have in my toolbox now are vintage SK. I do have some Craftsman in here. There's a Craftsman right there. But most of my wrenches in here are vintage SK wrenches. Back when I was an auto mechanic, I had mostly all, well, I had several sets like most mechanics do, and my toolbox was about twice as high as this one and half again as wide. Mostly Snap-on, and there was some Cornwell, and but I had bought all of these SKs to use in my home set. And of course I've been adding on to these over the years. Here's one set that I kept out of my Snap-on wrenches, my pipe wrenches. Those are nice and heavy duty, so I didn't let those go. So yeah, there weren't any of my good tools used on this bicycle. Not for fabricating pieces. For assembling it, yes, but not for actually welding onto the bike. Just to clarify that for you, Stan.